Bam! The late adopter. Hi guys, how you doing? Welcome back to the channel, to the new video, and right now we're doing VeChain. Now it's sitting at minus 3.8%, but it was down a lot today. It was down. It was all the way down to 0.12. And somebody was asking me Telegram, like, do you think it's gonna come back down? Because I think they wanted to buy back here again. You know, when I saw it speaking up to 16, 17, something like that, there was like, hey man, is it gonna come back down here again? And I think there's a lot of data right now because everybody was seeing the dump and there was selling, and then it stopped and it went up so fast, and everyone was like, I'm gonna FOMO in. So I think maybe a lot of people FOMOed in here, so it might actually happen to go back down again. Now this is actually very good for VeChain, and I hope it actually goes a little bit more down during the next 2 days. I'm not gonna explain why, not because I want you to lose money, but because it will be very good for the price of VeChain. I'm gonna explain to you why. So there's something we called the rubber band. There's the RSI index. This is the weekly. So when it went up here, it hit some 93 levels. 93 levels on VeChain, not on VeChain, on any kind of chart, on the weekly chart, is very high. So what happens, you have to pull this rubber band index a little bit down, because you have to think of it like a rubber, right? Stretchy rubber. Like you can stretch it up, like, but it has to come back down. So when it's down, it means you can pump the price. You cannot pump the price when it's at 93. Okay, you can try to pump price a little bit, but you cannot pump it like pump it. So you gotta push this rubber band a little bit down, and now it's sitting at very nice levels of 70, right over here. Super nice levels. You won't see above 60. Usually it fluctuates between 60 and 70 above this. Now the lines popped up, but it usually fluctuates between above 60. It goes up and down, and that's how these movements are happening. But when you get some kind of overbought levels, you get a correction, it goes down and it goes up, right, and it goes down and stuff like that. But when you get in these kind of areas up here, that's very high. So I wanted actually to pull it a little bit down, also to hit this 10 moving average on the weekly chart, because that would be the perfect short ending for the VeChain, and then the next week we can pump. Because I was actually fearing, if we don't get any serious dump, that this can actually be like 3, 4, 5 weeks, even more of a consolidation period, because it is extended from the 10 moving average, and it was high on the weekly RSI. So you kind of have to, some coins like Harmony, Holochain, BitTorrent right now, maybe going through a third week or something like that, they have multi-week downtrend, multi-week consolidation periods, and I was thinking, like, it hit some kind of high levels, this might actually get into some kind of a multi-week consolidation period. Luckily for you guys, now that everything is dumping, you can also relax because your coin is dumping too. It was also already supposed to be dumping, but now, like, when everybody's dumping, your friends are not like, haha, you're dumping while I'm 20% up. So you can relax a little bit there. You want to dump when everything is dumping, will go up when everything is going up. That said, this looks very nice, and I do actually hope we get actually some kind of lower levels, because that means that we only get 1 week. Just over here we had a big dump, and the next week we continue up. You have a big dump, you don't want to have these small dumps, because they can take forever, like slowly bleeding, like until the moving average comes, and it's bleeding slowly. You don't want to go there. It just kills your soul. It kills your soul. Like, go up. And not only that, you have to watch everybody else go up like 20% up, while you're like going down by 3%, 2%, 5%. Like, not good feeling. That said, look what's happening today, man. Look what's happening today. Down, we have been down by 32%, and then picked up, and now we're down by like 4%. So super nice. But I think a lot of people are also kind of getting wrecked, because I think maybe they was seeing this dump over here, and they maybe thought this was the bottom, so they bought, and then the price went all the way up down there, right? And then they maybe panic sold, and the price went all the way up, and then maybe bought, and then it went down, and then maybe sold, and now it's going up, so they're buying again. It's going to go down. So it's a game. It's an emotional game. We can look at this on the 5-hour chart, because a lot of coins are right now going through the same thing on a 5-minute chart, and there is some kind of a triangle going on right now over here. Some kind of triangle. This one looks like it's something like this, and we have broken out on a triangle. Right now, you're climbing for VeChain. The climb should be around around 2, maybe 2. The first target should be around 2 if this climb is gonna continue. We're gonna see this is a 5-minute chart, so it's not that much. So it really depends. If it doesn't start actually crashing down. But 5-minute charts are so unreliable because there's so little trading in every candle that you don't want to be looking at 5-minute chart and putting targets up there. You just don't want to be doing that. You want to be looking at daily, you want to be looking at weekly, because there is a lot more trading going on there. That said, we can see here that we hit the 50 moving average on the daily chart. We broke the support down here. We crashed like crazy. That was yesterday. This was yesterday. This is the day's dump. So we had this very nice support down here at 0.22, and we broke that out of the wedge and going down. But I'm telling you, if anything, this dump is actually good for VeChain, and it might actually be good in the long term. Right now also we hit with the wick on the 4-hourly 200 moving average, that also giving us support. So it looks like there is some kind of support around the 200 moving average, but it can go all the way down, as you can see, all the way down to this 50 moving average. And there is also, you can see that wick actually found the support on the daily down here. So this is an important level to know, because the wick actually hit it, so it's confirming that support is a 0.12. Whether it's gonna go down there again, like, you can hope for that, but you know, are people getting second chances in this life? Not that often. Sometimes, but you know, sometimes they do get second chances. That said, you also have to follow what's Bitcoin doing. Bitcoin and altcoins are, as you can see, very correlated, contrary to what other people are telling. So if Bitcoin goes down, everything goes down. If Bitcoin goes up, it pulls everything up with it. That said, watch Bitcoin. What's Bitcoin doing? Watch Bitcoin. I have a Bitcoin video, so go check that Bitcoin video out. Come tomorrow, check that Bitcoin video as well, because I'm gonna keep on doing everyday Bitcoin videos. So subscribe to the channel, check out the Telegram group. A lot of people are talking about VeChain and other stuff, so you know, you can talk to each other, you can panic together if that's your thing. And check the Patreon, because there are some nice things there. I think that's a very nice thing, and it can be very helpful for you, so do check it out. Thanks for watching, guys. See you around. Bye bye.